warning you. Never should have come here. I've had enough of you.
She can't have gone far. Little bitch ran this way.
Oh no!
What is it?
She stole my fucking sweet roll!
Keep looking. She's around here somewhere. If she tries to escape, the boys outside will get her.
What was that? Over here!
Aha! Wood!
Hey, back off. 'Cause you look pretty stupid with an arrow sticking out of the middle of your face, bucko. Yeah, well, just keep your hands where I can see 'em. What sort of information? Come on now, spit it out. I haven't got all day. Didn't see anything like that. Although, if I did, you'd be the last to know about it. Well, there were some Thalmor sniffing around a few days ago. Watched them make that bridge over the drop. Whatever it was they were after, however, they seemed to have found it. They didn't hang around long. So, now that I've answered your questions, you can go back the way you came and forget you even saw me. It was buried under the earth by Molag Bal's lackey king who was spurned by the alien princess Pilvi Hinish. What are you, an archaeologist, or just some chancer looking for a quick septum? Who wants to know? You never know till you try. Nice try. You and I, we're going to get along. I'm an archaeologist. Come on, this way. See that tree? It has something to do with the old legend. Neasel was built around a tree of life. Yeah, I know. Not exactly original as far as legends go. But my guess is if there's a way down below into the old city, if at all there is one, we should look for some kind of opening or break in the walls or floor. You check over that side. I'll check over this side. Hey, Dragon Boy, over here. Hey. See this? This might lead somewhere. Okay, you go first. I hate caves. Yeah, right. Whatever. Oh yeah? Who? Name? Duh. Rigmore, huh? That's some fancy name. Let's get moving. This looks promising. Could be we found our way in. That way. Follow the eternal flames. I think we're on the right track. So, you never said why you were here. Looking for the lost city, I mean. I heard of that. The white gold, diamond and ruby encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi Hinish. Are you some kind of treasure hunter? Wow, you must really love her. Where is she from, this Rigmore? Are you for real? Nothing. Forget it. Come on. Dead? There must have been one bloody battle fought here. But what could have had the power to do that? Here it is! Wow! Check this out. There must be something we're missing. This is so freaking amazing. Hold on. There's an inscription. Unrelenting... Yeah, it says unrelenting force. You know anything about these ancient runes? What? Okay.
Force Roda! Force Roda!
Dragonborn. Wait. I'm sorry I denied you. I'll follow your lead, yeah? But let's take it nice and slow. And be careful. If there is any truth to the legend of the lost alien princess, you'll probably find her in that temple. That's where I'd look. By the gods! Look at this place. They survived and must have decided to stay down here. Look at the graves, Dragonborn. So many graves. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. What the? Did you see that? Was that a ghost or something? I'm gonna stay here. You go ahead. I'll wait for you to come get me, yeah?
Wait. Please. Are you a god? Is it you? Have you come back for me, Ariel? Should I be afraid? I waited like you said. Oh. Millennia. They are all gone now. A long time ago. What of the world outside? Did Ariel send you to free us from this place? Because if he did, you are too late. Come. Who is your little friend? Well, that's wonderful. I haven't talked to anyone in such a long time. I would love to meet her. Look how she runs. The divines bless her little heart.
Pilvihinish? Pilvihinish? As I live and breathe, by the gods. Oh, please forgive me, princess, or my lady. I didn't mean to sound disrespectful.
That is perfectly fine. Now, what is your name, and where are you from?
My name is Luna Shadow, and I'm from Morrowind. Actually, I was born in Bruma, and my dad owned a stable. And I had a big thing with horses, but he wanted to get rich, so he sold everything, and we moved out many years ago. But it didn't help because he died.
Oh, I am so sorry to hear. You are an archaeologist?
Yeah, well, I studied in the library and everything, and the scholar took me under his wing, and he was also an archaeologist and taught me everything he knew. Then I bumped into the Dragonborn, and they was like, Fusro, da! And then the gate opened. But we thought a big fight had happened, and all those dead, burned bodies in the chamber, and I always wanted to find the lost city of Neasel and the City of Life.
Well, now you seem to have found it, Luna Shadow.
And I was kinda hoping you could tell us what happened.
Oh. You want to hear my story, Luna Shadow? I'm afraid it's not a very happy one. Many millennia ago, my people forsook their gods. The world as we knew it began to change. They turned to the Daedra. For the power and riches they promised. As a result, they became corrupt. And perverse. Ariel came to me in a dream and told me to lead the last of his truly devoted out of Cyrodiil and to build a new city away from the madness, away from the chaos and cruelty. We came here to Hammerfell and discovered the Tree of Life. It had wonderful, magical properties, and we decided to stay and build our home on top of the mountain. We called the city Neasel, the City of Life. From the heights we could defend our new home. No one could touch us, no one could torture us, or burn our children. You see, my people had descended into darkness. Ariel was broken-hearted. This, what you see here, is all that's left of our city, after a mad god-king called upon the power of the dark Daedra guards, and buried us deep into the earth when I refused to accept his love. The Daedra through hell gates, but we fought them heroically. But it wasn't enough. The earth quaked as the city was forced deeper and deeper into the ground, and it seemed all was lost. as we prepared to do what had to be done so all of us would not be taken alive, Ariel appeared as a flame god, an avatar of a dragon, and breathed fire down onto them, destroying their hell gates, petrifying them into scorched effigies of rock, forever frozen in time. He created a seal to protect us and promised he would return to free us when it was safe to do so. He gave me a diamond and ruby-encrusted ring, which contained a drop of his blood. As long as I wore the ring within the seal, I would live forever.
What about the others?
They all perished over time. We had no desire to live here trapped under the earth, not knowing if we would ever be able to return to the surface. If anyone knew we were alive down here, they would probably have found a way to capture us, a fate worse than death. So to save any suffering, we had no children. It was better that way. But it was a self-inflicted wound. I realize that now. Ariel had wanted us to flourish, and I failed him. I betrayed us all, and he cast me aside to forever suffer in remorse as punishment for my crime.
You don't know that. Maybe he couldn't reach you. Isn't that right, Dragonborn?
So I can go home now?
Things have so changed now. Cyrodiil is completely different. You could come with us. Couldn't she, Dragonborn? There's peace in the world now. Well, mostly. Dragonborn can find you a place to live in Imperial City. You know, like the Citadel.
You are so kind, Luna Shadow. But I would probably stand out and get some strange looks in this robe.
I have a spare outfit in my bag. Damn, I left it over there. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Bless her. Yet, she calls you Dragonborn. Are you an avatar of Ariel? I know it must be you. Please don't deny me. I have always loved you. Why are you forsaking me? Have I not suffered enough? Please say you have come to take me home. Ariel, I beg you, please don't leave me here alone. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Did you break the seal? Then I must give you this. Please, Pilvi is fine. Ariel said I should give the ring back to him when he returned to me, or whomsoever breaks the seal. Your little friend returns. Wait here while I gather my things.
Pilvi! Pilvi! I got you something to wear. You won't get any strange looks with this on. Pilvi? Where are you? Pilfy? No! Damn it, no! Why does everything I touch turn to shit? Yeah, but you weren't to know. I don't know. Bum around, I guess. You're kidding, right? I think I know who it is. And you had better not be messing with my head, or... Well, come on then. What are we waiting for? Lead the way, yeah?
Luna?
Riggs!
Stupid dog.
Luna! How? Why?
It's a long story. You still living in your old house?
It's a long story. Yeah, right. Come on.
Dragonborn? I received a message. Actually, an invitation. But I wanted to speak with you about something. Blackwell summoned me to the palace. Of course, I have heard the news. It's slowly making its way throughout Tamriel, just to let you know. I just wanted to be sure about my new appointment. Of course, it would suit me well. With my naval experience, it makes perfect sense. But please, how thoughtless of me. Congratulations are in order. I heard about that, too. The child. You know you will always have a loyal and trusted friend with me. If there's anything you need, just ask. Let's walk.
Majesty, I have the dress already. All that needs to be done is to arrange the ceremony with the priest.
Allow me. I want to be of some use, now that I'm here.
All the guests have been invited. They should be arriving in the next few days. Is there anything else? Well met. Majesty?
Do you have a person of honor? It would be my honor to bear witness and hold the rings. As you know, we probably have roughly about 4 years to get ready. Leowyn needs gold. The docks need to be repaired, the ship's built. It was badly damaged by Sethius. I mentioned to Blackwell about the possible involvement from Blackmarsh and High Rock. He, Blackwell, seems concerned about a Lord Malachi. You know of him? Since the King of High Rock is ailing, he has been muscling in on dynastic affairs. Indeed, he had the king adopt a young wastrel, convincing him she was related, and nobility. Malachi was not a friend of the Empire under Mede II, but you know me, I always put 2 and 2 together. I mean the High Rock connection to the Akaviri. We should be wary of him and his ward, the young princess. No need. Blackwell is already investigating everything. All the evidence, the possible connections with High Rock and Blackmarsh.
Ah, Count Baron of Leowyn. I do like a happy ending.
Malisam.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now then, Your Majesty, I would imagine you'll be summoned to the palace for the coronation. I do hope my advice is welcomed, as I thrive on situations like these. You know who to watch out for, who might be a problem, that sort of thing. Can we speak privately?
Don't worry, I'll take my leave and go and see the priest.
Make sure you let him know how to move the pews. We are expecting a considerable amount of guests. Now then, did you find the diamond? Ah. Damn! Not good, Your Majesty. Not good at all. We need to be in possession of it. Have you spoken to Blackwell about this? Because he needs to know all about it. I do. He has shown his true colors. How do you know it's for Falmore? And you take his word for it? Archaeologist? Bah, Tomb Raider is more likely. Just a common thief. For all we know, he could have the diamond on his person. We have to ask ourselves why the Falmore would even know about such a thing, and how the Falmore knew where to look. Count Camillus of Lilandril? He has been promoted to envoy of the Aldmeri Dominion and will be at the coronation. In fact, most of the royal houses and our own noble houses will be there. So this should be a chance to repair any fractures with Coral and Cheydinhal. Consider this conversation a little heads up on what to expect. All we have to do now is prepare for the Royal Union. So relax a while. We want you ready and fit for the big day.
Ah.
Rise and shine, your most royal, majestic highness of highnesses. Hand me the ring you have for Rigmore, and we'll get you in ship shape for the ceremony. Dragonborn? I just wanted to be sure. Are you marrying Rigmore? Oh, it's nothing. Of course. Make sure to wear something nice. I'll meet you downstairs. Majesty, I just want to take this opportunity to wish you and Rigmore all the best. Understood. Thank you. Everyone is waiting. Are you ready? Majesty, it shall be my honor.
Yeah.
Yes?
Welcome, Majesty. It is a privilege and an honor to be the officiant in such a prestigious union. Are there any questions before we start? Then, let us begin. We are gathered here today in the presence of the 9 divines to bear witness to this most holy union. To join in matrimony the Emperor, His Most High Majesty of Cyrodiil and the Empire, to Rigmor Morgan Mead, High Queen of Cyrodiil, daughter of Ragnar and Sigurd of Bruma. If any amongst us wish to bear false witness or object to this union, then let it be heard, or forever hold your peace. Your most majestic highness, you have chosen this woman, Rigmor Morgan Mead, High Queen of Cyrodiil, to be your lawful wedded wife. Do you promise to love and respect her always and stand by her side through whatever may come? And do you, Rigmor, High Queen of Cyrodiil, take His Most Majestic Highness, the Emperor of Cyrodiil and the Empire, to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to love and protect him always, and stand by his side through whatever may come?
I do.
Your Majesty, is there anything you would like to say to Rigmor before the exchange of rings?
Dragonborn.
Rigmor, is there anything you would like to say before the exchange of rings?
I love you more than you could ever know. You are my best friend, my life's companion, my savior and my champion. When you are near to me, my heart beats so fast it sometimes hurts. But I would give my life for you in that heartbeat, no questions asked, without a second thought. My love for you has always, and always will be, true. You are my soulmate, oh my sweet, wonderful, beautiful Dragonborn. My love.
And now the exchange of the rings of commitment. Rigmor?
I give you this ring as a symbol of my undying love, with no beginning or end. It is a token of my commitment and devotion to you.
Your Majesty?
Damn. I had it a moment ago. 1 second. Where? Aha! Here it is.
Oh, Dragonborn.
By the authority vested in me by the 9 divines, I pronounce you united in holy matrimony. You must...
Thank you for the ring, Dragonborn. It's beautiful. It was my father's. Everybody. Thank you all for being here for me. No, for us, the Dragonborn and I, on this wonderful day. Especially my mom, and of course Barandar. It means so much to me. Friathoff, Sethri, who has behaved himself, and even you, Malisam. Only joking. It's such a beautiful thing to be surrounded by all my friends. Luna, Carice, and you two, Tish and Bee, Cassius, Zan, and Gol, and Angie. It's been quite a ride, huh? And not forgetting you too, Cirilla. It's wonderful to see you again. Thank you all. And of course, the Dragonborn.
Right, let's all head back up to the keep for the feast. I'm bleeding starving. You too, Balin.
Oh,
Dragonborn? I know Balrandar would like a word, so I'm going to go back into the keep with the girls. I'll see you there for the feast. This is the happiest day of my life.
Dragonborn. This one had been waiting for a good time to visit my child. Khajiit didn't want to interfere in Rigmor's life too much, and visited every few months to advise in private, but... having received word from the Lord Chancellor of the imminent coronation, and the invitation to the union from Sigun, this one thought it wise to travel from elsewhere early as not to miss the ceremony, and is very happy with the union and your rise to the throne. Elsewhere has not changed for time that is long. 2 tribes, 2 factions. Yet, Khajiit's belly rumbles, and walls have ears that stretch over borders. Dragonborn might walk and talk with old Khajiit to Castle Keep, where this one can wine and dine. It is the job of the Khajiit to keep abreast of the politics of the realms elsewhere deals with. The disappearance of the Emperor was to cause the chain of events that led you here. This one believes the blame can be directly laid at the feet of the Elder Council. If they had taken more care, they would not have found themselves in exile. But it afforded them distance from Blackwell's scrutiny. Upset a lot of people it did, that Cetius was making a success of his rule. And they feared to intervene because of Morag. Then you turned up and all that changed. Now they fear you. Cameus presented himself, and they could not resist sending him to Table Mountain. Part of their deal was to eliminate Blackwell and reinstate the Talmor. Dragonborn, did you not suspect anything untoward? They presented half the story to High Queen Elisif, and others who had no idea of their ultimate goal of having a puppet on the throne. You see, they thought it was going to be Rigmor seated upon the ruby throne, and that she would have to destroy Blackwell to do it. Hence, of all those signatures, they knew this one signature was the most important to Rigmor and yourself. Azura thought Cameus was crucial to the plan of the Nine, but did not know why. She sent a seer to advise Khajiit to sign the paper. Although Cameus appears to represent the Elder Council, he is playing them at their own game. Do you know why that might be? The child being called the Chosen One via prophecy? This in itself will pose a danger to Rigmor and the baby. But that wasn't part of the plan. When Cameus arrived back in Alinor and told them that you had become Emperor and not Rigmor, and that Blackwell was now your Lord Chancellor, they flew into a furious rage. Cameus laughed in their faces. He knows Blackwell will have them all executed if they dare place a foot inside Cyrodiil. The Dominion cares not for the Council, they only want the white gold Concordat reinstated. Maybe the Council would become valued hostages to win over Blackwell's influence. Cameus may not be the only one you have to worry about. Be cautious of the Elder Council, Dragonborn. They have money, and that equals power. You must be vigilant at all times, Dragonborn. Bruma is such a wonderful city, don't you think? The previous Count of Bruma and his wife were wonderful, warm people, who Rigmor would have befriended had she been allowed to lead a normal life. Same with the previous Count of Leowin before the Troubles. The Emperor bestowed the titles to Rigmor in an attempt to lessen the guilt for abandoning Rigmor's family to the demands of the Talmor and the Elder Council. Dragonborn, this one cannot predict the future. But you have a friend in elsewhere. Majesty,